Teaching your child the 3 rules of concentration. Hi, this is Dave Hughes of Ernie Reyes Martial Arts in Gallatin. Welcome to my Life Coach Your Child series. Today we're going to be talking about teaching your children how to focus better and how to better concentration. Now, when I'm working with my students, I have to explain to them that there are 3 rules of concentration. First of all, to focus your eyes. Number 2, to focus your mind. Third, to focus your body. By doing all 3, they have a much higher level of retention and they're going to learn a lot more. Now, the way I explain it to a child, especially younger children, is if I were your teacher and I wasn't paying attention to you, if I'm looking all around, how well am I really paying attention? Oh, yeah, that's great, Bobby. Great job. I'm really proud of you, and I'm looking at something else. I ask them, how well am I paying attention to them? And they obviously will say, not very well. Now, the second thing is, I've explained to them that not only do I have to make that good eye contact, but we have to be thinking about what's being said. If you're telling me something really important, something that you're proud of, and I'm thinking to myself, what do I want for dinner tonight? Do I want chicken? Do I want turkey? Am I really paying attention? The third thing is to focus your body. A lot of kids, especially younger kids, they're all wiggling, jiggly, they're all over the place. And if you're doing that, are you paying attention at the highest level possible? So that's how I explain it to them, and I'll have them answer back to me so they really own it instead of just listening to what I'm saying. Now, when we're doing those 3 rules of concentration, I also explain to them anytime that a teacher or their parents are talking to them to always make that eye contact as well. Now, I explain it this way. Even if when your mom's talking to you, even if you're watching TV or exercising your thumbs or on your phone and texting, it's okay to put the game on pause, but turn and look her and the kids will say eyes. Now, I remind them that every once in a while, some kids are going to forget to pay attention. To be a good teacher, I have to want everyone's attention, but I don't like to embarrass anybody. I don't want to walk up to some kid in my classes and go, "Hey, Bobby, pay attention to me," because that's kind of embarrassing. What I have them do is I cue them. I give them a cue. The one that I use, if I notice that they're not paying attention, goes like this: eyes on who? Now, if they hear me ask that means someone in the class isn't learning as much as they could. So I want the entire class to look me right in the eyes and say, "Eyes on you, sir." When they do that, it takes the embarrassment away, it's not singling any child out, and it brings their focus right back to me. Now, also, a lot of kids are primarily visual in learning, but if you've got kids that are more auditory or kinesthetic, that learn either by listening better or by movement and touch, if you use what we call focus claps, that helps a lot as well. So I like to combine it between the two. The simple way of doing that is, so I say, give me clap 1, I'll have them clap 1 time. When I say, give me clap 2 times. When I say, give me clap 3, and I'll tell the kids, I think you'll figure it out. Then I'll have them go through it, and once they do it, I'll say, I knew you got it. Now, but using the combination and mixing it up between the two makes it a lot more fun and more interesting for the kids. And if you have children that are either more auditory learners, which is about 15% of the population, or kinesthetic, which is more about 5% of the population, those are the kids that are usually considered ADD. When they're having that, by the way, that's not really a problem. It's just a smaller percentage of people who have that learning dominant syntax. But anyhow, when we're working with kids, the more you can use different senses and use different methods, it keeps it fresh, keeps it going. But the 3 rules of concentration: focus your eyes, focus your mind, and focus your body. If they're doing that, then their levels of concentration are going to be much higher. If they're not doing that, then you're pitching and they're not catching. So it's a really good tool to use. Now remember, praise them when they do a good job, pull them right back in, and keep them engaged.